Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo. Dio Sully. Anchor. Hopefully I said that right. Aswin. Nathan. What up? What up? What up? What up? Isaiah. Yeah, what you got? What's good, Connor? What up, Whitler? Kevin back in the building. What up, baby? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody good? What's good, Cage? What up, Michael? What's good, family? What's good? What's good? What's good? Yes, sir, Charlie. I'm good, Kev. How you doing, family? What's happening today? Shit. I don't know. It's a good question. Gotta see what we're gonna check out. Maybe some comedy? I don't know. Haven't decided yet, to be honest. Let's slap around the island, boys. Are you talking about the island boy, the island, that little shit? That's what you talking about? Yeah. Nah, we ain't checking that out. I've already seen it anyway. I've seen it on like Instagram or some shit, so it wouldn't even be a reaction. It'd be more of a review, unless there's a longer video to it. But yeah, if you're talking just about the clip that has been posted on Instagram or social media all over the place, and yeah, I've seen that, unfortunately. Oh man, let's watch some horror. I'm down with that. I'm always down for some scary stuff. Ooh, I found another video to check out. Alright, bet. Nuke's top 5. Harry Mack dropped another video yesterday too. What it do? It wasn't. Excuse me. Shit. Damn, it wasn't Omegle. How the fuck did I miss that? Russ Utah freestyle. Somebody DM me that, and I got busy doing something. Now I'm glad you said that, because I opened the DM, I read it, and then something happened, and I closed my phone and forgot to reply. I don't know if that was you or not, but yeah, my bad. Whoever that was. Yeah, I just spelled that wrong. Holy shit. Can I rap? I'll let you find out for yourself. Hold on. I'm good. Charlie, how you doing, family? They made a music video about Island Boy? Oh shit. Hold on. They did. And it got 1.5 million views. I just want to read the comments. Like, we ain't even gotta like watch the video. I just want to read the comments. Damn. One of the comments says, "This is a clear example that even potatoes' dreams can come true." I gotta read y'all this comment. This foul. This is foul. Somebody commented under the Island Boys music video. "You guys are so brave. Don't give up. Whatever disease you have, you can beat it." Oh, fuck, boy. Y'all hilarious, man. Sheesh. This video is a true example that anyone can accomplish anything. This message is supported by the mental hospital of the island. You know, success starts with talent, but it's hard when you have none. Damn. Ooh. Oh, check this one out. Bro, they are clowning these boys in the comment section. You know what? I'm low-key glad they took the dislike button away. Because now motherfuckers can't get lazy and just hit the dislike button. Now you got to comment about your displeasure. Which means I get to read it. Alright, so somebody else said, "Thank you, Island Boys. You saved my brother. He was paralyzed in a fatal car accident. Luckily, when I played this song, he rose and muted the sound." So his brother was paralyzed, but he started playing this shit, and his brother got the fuck up and hit the mute button. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Bro, these comments are hilarious, dog. Oh. Real talent here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at them standing and performing. They are an inspiration for every disabled person. These comments too damn savage. Bro, I should have made a video just on the comments. Bro, fuck the music video. I should have made a reaction video on just these comments, dog. Oh, fuck. This legit got me in tears, man. Oh, shit. I'm low-key kind of mad that I started reading all these bitches. Oh. See, this when y'all come in. Y'all supposed to let me know, like, "Hey, yo, Rich, I need you to make a video on the comments from this video." Now I've read them already, so it ain't gonna be as funny. Oh, man. Them boys, oh, shit. Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Whenever I think my mixes are bad, I'll go back to this. Somebody said, shout out to the Make-A-Wish Foundation for really coming through for these two island boys. Oh, bro, these comments, dog, got me in tears, man. Shit. Oh, man. Ooh, shit. Oh, goddamn. I low-key kind of want to react to the video now, just a little bit. Should I make a reaction video to the music video? I haven't seen the music video, obviously. I just was reading through the comments. Oh, man. Damn. Sheesh. You think they might be related to 6ix9ine? They were confused when they got so much negativity. What? How could you be confused? See, I think, oh man, that was hilarious. And there's still more comments in that bitch that I could keep reading, but man. Bro, low-key taking that dislike button might not have been such a bad thing. It might not have been such a bad thing, because I guarantee you a lot of those comments just would have been a dislike. You know what I mean? A lot of those comments a couple weeks ago, a lot of y'all said that y'all can y'all still see the dislikes? How many dislikes are on the video? I sure as hell can't. I mean, like, I can see the number of dislikes on my personal video, but like on other videos, I can't see it. Can y'all still see the number of dislikes on the video? You said yes? The fuck? Why can't I see them bitches? No, you can't? Okay. Alright. So a lot of y'all can't see them either. I think a couple weeks ago, because I haven't been able to see dislikes for a little while, low key. No. Appreciate you, B. I can't pronounce your name properly, so I don't want to butcher it. But thank you. My guy Jason said, "Hey, send Rich a care package. He gonna need it." You damn right. Nah, but I might make a reaction video to this. I might, cause I know it's gonna be hilarious. Y'all know I normally don't make like negative reaction videos. As I'm sure you guys have noticed, like if it's ass and I'm like making a video on it, I just delete it. I never like really upload it. I think I might have dropped like 1 or 2 videos out of I think I got like 3,000 videos on the channel. So yeah, they far and few in between, but I think this would be hilarious. Especially with some of the comments, bro. Yeah. He'll most definitely need it. Those diapers crazy expensive. Man, I am not looking forward to that. Sheesh. Goodness gracious. Appreciate you, Kev. Thank you. New Zealand in the building. Some people who didn't do the YouTube update, I saw it on TikTok in every comment. No talent at all. That's what I was gonna touch on. I think, and maybe I'm wrong. Y'all can let me know. I think the culture is shifting from just like doing stupid shit, because you know there was a certain period of time where like a bunch of people were just online doing dumb shit, you know, making island by and like becoming massively successful, which I'm not hating on. You know what I mean? Do your thing. Like y'all know me. Like I don't hate on those individuals. Like I'm happy for them because they get to feed their family. You know, by any means. You know what I'm saying? You had people going on TV shows acting a fool, you know, going crazy, acting like wild badass kids, you know, and becoming massively successful. I think it's kind of shifting away from that a little bit, and now people are kind of calling out the bullshit, like, yo, this is ass, son. Like, this is dookie. Like, what are you doing, dog? You know what I'm saying? Which is a little refreshing, because you actually have, you know, people with actual talent, you know, rising through the ranks and coming through and shining. But like I said, I'm not mad at those individuals that capitalized on that moment, that you know, time and space, because now those individuals get to feed their families, and hopefully for the rest of their lives, if they play their cards right, you know. So yeah, time to remix Island Boy and call it YouTube Boys. You might have an idea there, fam. You might have a shout out to Jason. That might be an idea. I'm gonna have to hit up a couple of the homies and like, hey, yo, you trying to make a YouTube Boys? You know what I mean? Yeah, we might have to do that. What's the plan for today? I have no clue, Nathan. It's been a hot minute since I done went live on YouTube. I feel like it's been a few weeks, but yeah, I had no plan. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But yeah, let's see here. Shit. Have I seen the substitute teacher video? No. What's the substitute teacher video? Matter of fact, don't tell me. Do I just type in substitute teacher? Appreciate you, Dre. Type in substitute teacher. Bro, I can't type. Sheesh. Oh, it's a Key and Peele joint? Yeah, I can make a video on that. Yeah. I'll just make a full video on it. Bet it up. But anyway, let's find something to check out though. I want to check something out. Nah, I wouldn't make it. Well, I don't want to give it away if we actually do it, but. In school growing up, did you learn about famous black people in the past, like Booker T. Washington? Not really. Not too much. No, to be honest. If I do an Island Boy reaction. Oh yeah, when is that image Snoop? It's coming out next year, right? If I remember hearing. I think I remember hearing Snoop say it was coming out next year, which is almost the end of the year anyway, so we only got a few more weeks, which I hope y'all have a happy holiday season, you know what I mean? Oh, in January, so yeah, right around the corner, next month. Bet it up. Well, you know I'm gonna be on it. As soon as that motherfucker drop, my reaction gonna drop like 15 minutes after. No cap. You looking forward to the Super Bowl? Man, honestly, I haven't really watched the Super Bowl in years. Like, sat down and watched the entire Super Bowl. It's been some years. Like, I'll have it on the TV, but yeah, I'm doing other shit. Damn, that's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I need to find something to watch. What are we going? I'm also mad that Dying Light got pushed back. I just found that out the other day. It's one of the video games that I was really looking forward to buying this month. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I might just go buy Halo now instead. Fuck it. But I mean, I guess if the game wasn't finished, then it's probably a good thing that they pushed it back, because I don't want to get a subpar product just to rush it out, you know. But holy, like, it's taking these boys crazy long to get this game done. So it's just like, dang, man, hurry up. Let's see. Let's get into some horror. Let's see. I'm gonna find a good one. Got a Tinder story, a true Tinder story. Little tenderonis, you know. Y'all still be hopping on the little Tinder? Y'all rock with Tinder? I look like 50 Cent. Hey, yo, Kev, you gotta clap them cheeks. You can pause my video. You can't pause the cheeks. You gotta clap them cheeks. I appreciate you though, fam. You gotta clap them cheeks, Kev. You said the new Halo is worth it? You can't get shit on Tinder. What? You can't clap no cheeks on Tinder? What you doing, Nathan? The new Assassin's Creed. There was a new Assassin's Creed? I have an Assassin's Creed. Matter of fact, I think I got 2 copies of Assassin's Creed. I don't know where they are though. Let's see here. For true OnlyFans. I know y'all be paying for them OnlyFans. Yeah, I know y'all do. Let's see. Yeah, fuck it. Let's watch it. OnlyFans True Stories. For them things. Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. Now, hold on. I need to check something out. See, I be fucking up sometimes because I be recording videos and, like, I don't drop them that same day, and I'll forget that I recorded them, and I record so much that, like, the video just gets pushed down, you know, over time, and then it gets lost in, like, the shuffle. And then I don't remember that I recorded it until, like, one of y'all mentioned something about it, and I'm like, holy shit. Actually, I think you know what I'm saying? Okay, bet. Yeah, I got something good coming for y'all. I'm just waiting on some things. So yeah. Lot of things coming. I'm just, you know, in a waiting phase right now. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yeah, I have Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yep. I'm a PlayStation fan, and even I'm willing to go grab a new Xbox just to play it. Damn. Already got the box, baby. You know what I'm saying? Throw up the X. You heard? Bro, what? Catch me up to speed, fellas. Where we at? We just about to check out some horror stories. Some horror stories for. Wait, what the? Oh, this is an ad. I saw the title. I was like, hold on, this ain't the title of the video that I clicked on, but it was an ad. We got some horror stories from OnlyFans. Yeah, that's what we about to check out. KC with the care package. I appreciate you, family. Shout out to KC. KC coming through once again. Hold on, what? Well, I guess we can't check that out. Never mind. But shout out to KC. Appreciate you, family. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No game systems? Oh, man. I've always had some kind of game system around me, to be honest. Love to hop on the sticks, you know? Love to hop on the sticks. Madden, Call of Duty, NBA 2K, Apex, Halo, although I don't have the new Halo. All types of stuff. I need to get some PC games. Get into that. Did I watch Mr. Ballin'? Mr. Ballin' dropped a new vid? Wanna be a... We'll check out an older one. Because I think I saw this latest one he just dropped. If it was that submarine... Yeah, the submarine one. I watched that. I watched it outside of YouTube, though. So, yeah, I didn't make a video on it. We'll check this one out. I need some water. Sheesh. Man, I got so much to do today. I just went and took a nap. Man, it be like that sometimes, fam. It be like that. I don't really... Oh, shit. I don't really take that many naps, to be honest. Like, I have to be, like, exhausted to take a nap. Like, I know people that can just sleep all day. And I'm like, yeah, there's no fucking way that I could do that. You know? I can't even really sleep in the mornings. Like, I'm up. Like, if I go to sleep at 5 in the morning, like, I'll be up by 8:30. Like, my body just doesn't... It's the weirdest shit. It's the weirdest shit. My body just doesn't let me sleep past, like, a certain time. Like, the latest, maybe 9 o'clock. You know? Appreciate it, KC. Thank you. What's my favorite legend in Apex? The first one. That does the little scan. I always use him. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank as far as his name goes. He does the scan. His special ability, well, no, his special ability is the, what you call it, but what the hell is his name? You should really do an Apex reaction to some of these players. They'd be funny as hell. Apex reaction of some of these players? What do you mean? Like gameplay or like I'm confused. What up, Sir Truth? Bloodhound. Yeah, Bloodhound. That's his name. Bloodhound. Yeah, that's what I always use. Bloodhound, baby. So if you in a match and you get scanned, hey, you better get low. You know? Cause it's about to get real for you. It's probably your boy Rich, you know what I'm saying, on the sticks. About to put in that work on you. Nah, I'm really not that good, but Oh man. Let's see here. Alright, let's jump into this vid.
Today, we're going to look at 3 unsolved mysteries that each have lots of evidence, but no one can make sense of them. But before we get into those stories, if you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format, then you've come to the right channel because that's all we do, and we upload 3 or 4 times every week. So if that's of interest to you, please offer to make the like button a nice hot cup of coffee when they wake up, and then proceed to make them an extremely weak and lukewarm cup of coffee with too much milk and too much Splenda. Also, please subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly uploads. All right, let's get into today's stories. In 1993, David Lewis was an
My guy said, I'm about to be bald when the baby comes out. Nah, I'll be good. I mean, I'm already going bald, so I mean, I ain't really got much farther to go, you know what I mean? So
accomplished lawyer living in Amarillo, Texas with
I'm gonna have to get that surgery where they like take the hair follicles from like the back of your neck or something and like implant them in. Sheesh.
his wife Karen and his 9-year-old daughter. He was known to be a devoted husband and father who spent much of his off time supporting various charitable causes. On January 28th of that year, Karen and their daughter decided to leave Amarillo and go to Dallas to spend the weekend shopping together. David, who would normally go with them, decided to stay home because he did not want to miss the Super Bowl, which was that Sunday, the 31st. So Karen and their daughter left, and then a couple of days later, on the 31st, they returned to Amarillo, and they actually got back to their house right after the Super Bowl had ended. And so they anticipated going into the house and finding David either cleaning up after himself or maybe watching the post game. But when they walked in, the TV was still on and turned to the channel the Super Bowl had been on, but David was nowhere to be found. Karen noticed that the VCR was actually still recording. David was known to record all major sports games and watch them again, and so clearly he had not turned off the recording. As Karen walked around the house yelling for her husband, she wasn't that concerned. She figured he must have stepped out or something, but she went into the kitchen and she opened up the fridge and she found there was a plate with 2 freshly made turkey sandwiches on it, which was a sandwich David would often make. And she thought that was pretty weird that he would have made them and then let them sit inside the fridge. And so she closed the fridge and turned around, and on the counter in the kitchen was his wedding band and his watch. And so even though there were all these kind of strange things that Karen was finding in the house, she really wasn't that concerned. There was no sign of forced entry. There was no sign the house had been burglarized. There was no sign of a struggle. And so she assumed her husband must have stepped out to watch the second half of the game at a friend's house and that he would be back later. And so Karen stayed up for a little while, but then ultimately she went to bed thinking he would be there in the morning. But the next morning when she got up, there was no sign of her husband, and so she went to the police. Within 24 hours, the police...
Fam, I don't know why people name their daughters Karen. Well, Karen wasn't always a bad name, so to speak. But yeah, nowadays, well, no. I guess it wouldn't be such a bad thing to name your daughter Karen now, because I mean, think about it. By the time your daughter is old enough to like go to school and things, like, do you think the phrase Karen is still gonna be relevant? Like, I feel like we move through. I don't know. I don't think it'll still be a thing by that time. At least, hopefully not. Holy shit.
Police located David's abandoned car downtown near the courthouse. Under one of the car's floor mats, they located his car keys as well as his house keys. And then within the car, they found his checkbook, his credit cards, and his driver's license, all in the places they should be. They looked into his bank activity and they saw there was a recent deposit for $5,000 into his family's account. They also saw that he recently purchased 2 plane tickets. One was from Los Angeles to Dallas, and the other was from Dallas to Amarillo, but it wasn't clear if he had used either of these tickets. When Karen was told about the found car and the strange bank activity, she told police that her husband had recently told her that he actually thought he might be in danger. because he was scheduled to give a deposition in Dallas later that month in a conflict of interest case between his old law firm and a wealthy client. And David was being pressured to cover up some of the wrongdoings of his previous law firm, and he just wasn't willing to do that. He told his family that he was going to tell the truth no matter who it hurt. David understood that put a huge target on his back. While police were certainly intrigued at this new information, they didn't have any evidence to support the idea that someone was actively trying to silence David. It was just a conspiracy. And so for 11 months, they looked for new leads and new information, but nothing came out, and David never popped up. He never called home.
What up,
there was
fam?
no sign of him. And so after 11 months, the police decided that David must have left of his own accord and that there was no foul play here, and so they closed the case. And after that...
Nah, there was some foul play. When you start messing with people's money, people can get a little crazy. They can do some strange things for a little piece of change, you know? But yeah, I mean, I think the claim that he was, you know, in danger because he didn't want to lie for his law firm, which, I mean, are some wealthy individuals, I would assume, that should be taken seriously. Like, that shouldn't just be brushed under the rug. Like, these folks with money. Once again, people will do something strange for a little piece of change. You know? Just saying. Just saying.
David's family, unfortunately, just had to accept the fact that he was gone.
Facts.
And that more than
20 is
likely,
20.
no one was ever going to find him again. But in 2004, a state trooper in Washington state was on the internet just researching unsolved mysteries, and he came across a picture of David Lewis. And immediately, he recognized that he looked exactly like an unidentified victim of a hit-and-run case he covered back in 1993. And so he pulled up the details of this hit-and-run, and he found the victim had been struck a day after David Lewis had gone missing. When this John Doe got hit, he was dressed head to toe in military clothing, he had no bags, he had no ID, and he was walking aimlessly down Highway 24 in Washington state, so 1,600 miles away from Amarillo, Texas, where David Lewis had gone missing. But despite the enormous distance between these two events, this trooper was convinced David Lewis was this John Doe. But as he's looking at the picture of David Lewis, he realizes he has glasses, and he didn't think the John Doe was wearing glasses. But just to be sure, he checked the belongings list of the John Doe, and it said he did have glasses. And it was the exact same kind that David was wearing in the picture. And eventually, DNA would confirm that David Lewis was the John Doe. Now, this solved the mystery of where David Lewis went, but it did not solve the mystery of why he went there. Why did David go to Washington, a place where he has no ties? And if David was the one who hit record on his...
Hey, William, you a funny guy. I appreciate the care package. I don't got no Buckeye Nation gear in here, I don't think. I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know right after that big loss, it's still Buckeye Nation for your boy. We can't win them all, you know. Even MJ lost at some point, you know what I mean? Kobe, Bron, Tiger Woods, you know, all of these great legends, you know, they all lost at some point, you know what I mean? So, yeah, y'all better not let us down, though. Y'all better not. Y'all better make it to the chip and win, okay? Don't be wasting no W on the Buckeye Nation. I'm gonna be real pissed.
VCR on the night of the Super Bowl, that means he would have only had less than 24 hours to move 1,600 miles to Washington state without his car. And why was he wearing military clothing? Was that his clothing? Did he buy it? Did someone make him wear it? Where was his luggage? What was he doing walking down the highway? David's assertions to his wife that his life was in danger, his demeanor as a loving family man, and the nature of his job as an attorney has many people, his family included, believing that he was the victim of foul play. But officially, the police have said David left the house of his own accord and his death was ruled an accident.
Yeah, but how do you explain him going that far in that short of a time frame? With that should have been looked into a little bit more. But appreciate you, KC, with the care package once again. Georgia fans in the building. We will fight back after that loss against Alabama. Bro, I'm so goddamn tired of Alabama. I'm so tired of Alabama. No, I'm not tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. There's no R in that. I'm tired of Alabama. God damn, how many championships these mother lovers gotta win? Sheesh. Tired of them boys, man. Oh man, we lost the starting cornerback. Oh, no problem. We'll replace him with another 5-star cornerback. Shit. So tired of Alabama, man. I'm so tired of Alabama. Hey, yo, my Michigan fan. Let's unite Buckeye Nation with Michigan, and let's go beat on them Alabama boys. Georgia, you can come with us too. Like, what it do? You know, I'm so tired of Alabama. Let's all unite and let's go beat on them Alabama boys real quick. Sheesh. Get Alabama out of here, man. Get them boys out of here. All of them. Saban gonna be retired? Man, he's not retiring. Why would he retire? They win every year. Why would you retire? Yeah, he's got no reason to retire. He collected some crazy checks. I think that man get paid like $12 million a year. You know what I'm saying? Nick Saban salary. He gets paid $9.75, so $10 million a year. Closer to $5 million after taxes, and you know Uncle Sam get his cut and all that good stuff. But yeah, I second that. Hey, my G. Man, I'm so tired of Alabama, man. Let's unite. Let's unite and go beat on them boys real quick. I like that idea.
In 2000, Mary Lou Morris was a 48-year-old loan officer at a Chase Bank in Houston, Texas. On the morning of October 12th, Mary Lou said goodbye to her husband, Jay, and she headed off to work. That afternoon, Jay gave his wife a phone call, but she didn't pick up. He left her a message, and she never got back to him. This was very unlike Mary Lou, and so Jay was a little bit concerned. At 5 p.m., when he still hadn't heard from her, Jay called her back, but again, she didn't pick up. So Jay called Mary Lou's supervisor, who informed Jay that Mary Lou had actually not come to work that day, and they couldn't get in touch with her either. Jay immediately knew something was wrong, and he called the police. The police had not even begun searching for her when a call came into the station from an ATV rider that happened to be on a road about 3 miles away from Mary Lou's house, and he said he spotted a smoldering car, and it looks like there's someone in the driver's seat that's obviously deceased. Earlier that day at about 10 a.m., the fire department had gotten a call about smoke in that area, but they assumed it was a controlled burn, so they didn't investigate. When the police arrived on scene, it was impossible to tell who the person was that was sitting in the driver's seat, but they were able to find a tooth fragment, and they used that to confirm that it was in fact Mary Lou Morris. It was quickly determined that this was most likely a homicide, and her attacker had probably set this up to make it appear like it could have been self-inflicted. Gasoline had been poured all over Mary Lou and all over the vehicle. However, because of how badly damaged the car and she was, they couldn't determine a cause of death, so they weren't sure if she was deceased when she was placed in the car and it was lit on fire, or if she was in the car and the fire was the cause of death. A number of Mary Lou's valuables were still inside of the car, but her wedding ring was not on her finger. Mary Lou's family and the community at large were shocked. They just could not understand why anybody would want to target such a nice person that had no enemies. The day after Mary Lou's death, a local Houston newspaper received an anonymous call.
Anti-Alabama Union. Hey, I'm in. What up, Mike? Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Need more reactions on Juice? All right, bet. Definitely can do that.
From a guy who just said Mary Lou's death was an accident. And the newspaper tried to get more information, but the person hung up and they couldn't trace the call. At the same time this drama was unfolding for Mary Lou Morris,
Wait, what?
Hung up. Lou's death was an accident. And the newspaper tried to get more information, but the person hung up and they couldn't trace the call. At the same time this drama was unfolding for Mary Lou Morris, another drama was unfolding for another Houston woman with the same name. 39-year-old Mary McGinnis Morris was a successful nurse practitioner who by and large got along with all of her coworkers with one exception. A new employee at the clinic, a male nurse named Dwayne Young.
He killed the wrong chick. I bet that's the case. They have the same name. Somebody called, said it was an accident. He killed the wrong chick.
Was making her feel really uncomfortable. One day, when Mary McGinnis got back to her desk, she found all of her pictures of her family had been flipped onto their faces, and in the middle of her desk was a piece of paper that just said "Death to her." And she knew right away this had to be Dwayne, but she had no way to prove it. And so that night when she went home, she told her husband, Mike, about this guy, Dwayne, and she said, "I don't feel safe at work. Can you teach me how to shoot a gun?" And so he did. He taught her how to shoot a gun, and then he went out and got a pistol, and she tucked it under her driver.
Y'all all know how to shoot? Does everybody know how to shoot? Wait, what the fuck just happened? That's just... Hold on. Alright, cool. Because if y'all don't, you should learn. ASAP no Rocky, you heard? Very important. Very important. Protect yourself. Don't wreck yourself. Protect yourself, okay?
Driver's seat in her car just in case. On October 16th, so 4 days after Mary Lou Morris was found dead and 3 days after that anonymous phone call to the newspaper, Mary McGinnis Morris was at a drugstore after work. And as soon as she went inside, she noticed there was this strange man on the other side of the store that was just watching her. She called her best friend Lori to...
Nope, don't own a gun. Should look into getting one for sure. I know how to shoot, but I've never shot a gun before. Wait, huh? If you know how do you know how to shoot, but you've never shot a gun before? How does that even make sense? Going to the range is fun. Absolutely it is. You know how to shoot in game? Nah, you need to learn how to shoot in real life, not just the game. I think I still got my first, the first time I ever went to the gun range, I think I still have the little target thing. Hold on. Yeah, it's behind me. It might be too big to hold up on the... My first time ever shooting. This was a while ago. But I saved this because of how well I did. Like, I was nervous as shit. But all the guys up there, like the instructor that was helping me out, was like, "Hey, yo, like that was really good. Like you should save that." So I mean, like I had a few that were like way off, but like most of them were in and around. Were in and around the right area. Obviously, it was my first time ever shooting, so I mean they aren't gonna be on point. Now, you know what I'm saying, we hitting targets now, you know what I mean? We ain't all over the place with it now, but yeah. Save that bad boy. Highly recommended though. Highly recommended, because as y'all are hearing, there's some crazy folks out in this world, and you know, it's important to, you know, protect yourself. You know what I mean? It's some crazy folks out in this world, unfortunately, that want to do nothing but hurt and harm people, you know? And it's crazy. It's just like, yo, like life should be fun and joyous, you know? And yeah. That's why I always tell y'all, lock y'all doors. Some of y'all done told me, no, hey, where I'm from, man, you know, we don't lock our doors. Everything's all, yeah, okay. You better lock that. Hey, it's on the hinges for a reason. Lock it. You know what I mean? If not, just take it off. Just take it off. There's no point, you know? Lock your doors and windows, please. Please.
Tell her that there was this strange guy and wanted to know what to do. And Lori said, you know, wait for him to leave. But the guy didn't leave.
You in the UK? I thought UK people, even in the UK, can own firearms. It's just you have to jump through a lot more hoops to do it, which, I mean, I don't know y'all laws or anything, but I don't know. I might look into it. You know what I'm saying? I like I said, I don't know y'all laws or anything, but pull up with the glicky. I don't leave without my Glocky. Oh, beat it. Y'all heard that? Nah, in the UK you get stabbed. Yeah, bro. Y'all crazy in the UK, son. Like, and I've mentioned that in several UK vids. Like, that's just like a whole different. Like, you gotta be right there on the person stabbing them, watching them like die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's y'all a whole different kind of crazy. That's why I haven't stepped foot in the UK. Eventually I'm gonna make a trip, but sheesh. Man, y'all a different breed. Y'all are a different breed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Patricia. I'm butchering y'all names. I'm sorry. I am horrible. I do apologize. Pull up with the stick. Let it hit. And most people in the UK don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. What do you think would happen if someone really tried Stan in real life and write a letter to Eminem and then do all that? I mean, what do you think would happen? Well, I mean, at the end, I mean, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But, you too, Gina. Appreciate you, family.
He just stayed in the store and stared at Mary. And so eventually Mary said, you know what? I'm just going to pay for my stuff and get out of here. I got to stop by the office, but I'll be home in just a few minutes. I'll be totally fine. And so Mary hangs up. She buys what she needs. She leaves the store. And then 12 minutes later, she places a frantic 911 call saying someone's trying to kill her. And this 911 call was not made public because apparently on the tape, you can actually hear her being attacked. Mary McGinnis was found later that night in her car. She was deceased. She had a single gunshot wound to the head. It was clear from her 911 call that she had been attacked, and so this was almost certainly a homicide. However, her attacker tried to stage it so it looked like it was self-inflicted. The murder weapon, which was actually her pistol that was tucked underneath her seat, had been placed next to her hand on the seat next to her. None of Mary McGinnis's valuables were stolen. However, her wedding ring was missing from her finger.
So she had a weapon with her, and it was used against her. Wow. Wow. So, I mean, she tried to do, the right things. But man, that's just really unfortunate. You know what I mean? But I feel like I missed part of that story there. I want to rewind it back a little bit. All right, I'll call you Patty. Yeah, because I butchered your name. I'm sorry.
One call was not made public because it's up. She buys what she needs, stared at Mary, and so eventually Lori to tell her that there was this strange ghost tour after work. And as soon as at work, can you teach me how to shoot a gun? And so he did. He taught her how to shoot a gun, and then he went out and got a pistol, and she tucked it under her driver's seat in her car just in case. On October 16th, so 4 days after Mary Lou Morris was found dead, and 3 days after that anonymous phone call to the newspaper, Mary McGinnis Morris was at a drugstore after work. And as soon as she went inside, she noticed there was this strange man on the other side of the store that was just watching her. She called her best friend Lori to tell her that there was this strange guy and wanted to know what to do. And Lori said, wait for him to leave. But the guy didn't leave. He just stayed in the store and stared at Mary. And so eventually Mary said, you know what? I'm just going to pay for my stuff and get out of here. I got to stop by the office, but I'll be...
That's another thing that I always tell y'all. Be aware of your surroundings. She thankfully was aware of her surroundings in that situation and recognized, there's somebody watching me, right? But also, don't get too comfortable. Life is very, very fragile. Like, there's no restarts on it. You know what I mean? Like, once it's over, it's over. You know what I mean? So you have to protect it at all costs, right? If there is something fishy going on, you take the safest route possible. The safest thing she probably could have done was A, call the authorities, right? Or B, call her husband to come up to the store and walk her out to her car. Or she could have walked out, with a store employee, a guy or something, to make sure she got to her car safely. But But yeah, just make sure you're always aware of your surroundings. I mean, like I always say, you don't have to be paranoid. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, not everybody's out to get you, but just be aware. Like when you walk into, a bar or something, know where the exits are, right? It's crazy stuff that goes on. Unfortunately, there are, crazy folks that want to harm people and just start shooting when they walk into places like that. Unfortunately, it's crazy that we even have to deal with that, but this is part of life at this point. So make sure you know where your exits are, and that sort of thing, because like I said, there's no restarts. Once it's over, it's over. Unfortunately, I wish there was, but yeah, that don't happen.
Home in just a few minutes, I'll be totally fine. And so Mary hangs up, she buys what she needs, she leaves the store, and then 12 minutes later, she places a frantic 911 call saying someone's trying to kill her. And this 911 call was totally fine. And so Mary hangs up, she buys what she needs, she leaves the store, and then 12 minutes later, she places a frantic 911 call saying someone's trying to kill her. And this 911 call was not made public because apparently on the tape, you can actually hear her being attacked. Mary McGinnis was found later that night in her car. She was deceased. She had a single gunshot wound to the head. It was clear from her 911 call that she had been attacked, and so this was almost certainly a homicide. However, her attacker tried to stage it so it looked like it was self-inflicted. The murder weapon, which was actually her pistol that was tucked underneath her seat, had been placed next to her hand on the seat next to her. None of Mary McGinnis's valuables were stolen. However, her wedding ring was missing from her finger. After Mary McGinnis Morris's death, people began to speculate that her death and Mary Lou Morris's death were connected. Specifically, this was a professional hit gone wrong. The reasoning for this theory is there was just too many coincidences. They shared the same name, they lived in the same city, they were killed within days of each other, and both of their deaths were staged to look like they were self-inflicted. And each woman was missing their wedding ring, which apparently is a common way for professional hitmen to let their clients know that the job was done. The people that subscribe to this theory believe Mary McGinnis Morris was the intended target and Mary Lou Morris was just an accident. And in fact, after killing Mary Lou Morris, the hitman must have realized, whoops, I made a mistake, and they called the newspaper to say, literally, that was a mistake. And then a couple of days later, the hit was successfully carried out on Mary McGinnis Morris. The police looked into this theory and they discovered that Mary McGinnis's husband, Mike, had recently accused her of cheating on him, and he was really, really upset about it. He also refused to take a polygraph test and would not allow his daughter to talk to the police. And Mary McGinnis had a $700,000 life insurance policy that Mike was in line to receive. And so immediately everybody's like, okay, obviously Mike put a hit out on his wife, and that's what started this whole thing. But when they dug into it, they realized that no matter how upset Mike was, there wasn't any evidence that tied him to the killing of his wife or to Mary Lou Morris, and so he was ruled out as a suspect. As for Mary McGinnis's co-worker, Dwayne Young, who wrote "Death to Her" on her desk, it was clear that he did not like Mary, but he was ruled out as a suspect as well. And unfortunately, that's where both of these cases go cold. To date, no one's ever been charged in either murder.
Damn, that is crazy. That is crazy. So, the story, a hitman was hired to kill one Mary who had a certain name. Well, both Marys had the exact same name pretty much. He killed the wrong one. Oops. Oh shit. My bad. I'll go back and finish the job and kill the right one. Whoa. Whoa. Wild, son. Wild. And my thing is, like, what happened in between her leaving the grocery store and 12 minutes later? Like, where was she heading to? What happened? Did she stop the car? Did she like get pushed off of the side of the road? Like, were the like, what transpired there? I don't think there was enough information to go along with that part of the story, because I feel like there was a chunk missing. Like, she called her friend while she was at the store, like, yo, there's somebody watching me. Like, what should I do? You know what? Never mind. I should be fine. I'll make it out. Which she did. She left. 12 minutes later, she's calling the cops. Like, yo, somebody's trying to kill me. So, like, where was she at? Like, was she at a red light? You know what I mean? Like, how did that happen? And how did she not shoot the guy and he ended up shooting her with her own gun? There's just so many questions to go along with that. You know, I'm just like, good hitman. How? I feel like that's a lucky hitman. This woman had a gun under her seat, right? Hopefully it was, it had to be loaded because she got shot with it. If she had a round, maybe she didn't have a round in the chamber. She tried to pull it. She had to cock it first, which takes an extra second or two. It doesn't take very long, but it's an extra second, you know, before you can actually pull the trigger and fire. You have to load the round the chamber, put a round in the chamber, which gives the guy an extra second to react, possibly grab the gun. As men, we are typically stronger than women. That's just the way we're built. There's nothing against women or anything. That's just the way we're built physically, obviously. So he gets a chance to grab the gun while she's trying to chamber around, gets control of it, shoots her, puts the gun down. Man, sheesh. Man. Speaking of epilepsy, I heard that DT died from that, or he might have committed suicide because of how his adopted family treats him. Wait, really? Yeah, R.I.P. Demaryius Thomas, man. Germany in the building. What's up? What was I gonna say? Yeah, didn't leave it. Did he like burn the second car too? I know he burned the first one, which obviously gets rid of all evidence pretty much. But I don't think he burned the second one. At least Mr. Ballin didn't mention the car being on fire in the second story. But yeah, Demaryius Thomas had epilepsy. That news was crazy. Like I saw that on Twitter and I was like, wait, what? Demaryius Thomas passed away. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Because the dude was young. I think he was like 33. Like, I didn't know he was that young. Goddamn it. I thought he was a little bit older than that. I thought he was, late 30s. At this point, but no, like he was like 33, which is crazy. Can we expect M reaction soon? Possibly. I am working on some things in terms of M reactions. I have not given up on the M reactions. Trust me. Just working on some things. I got y'all. Just be patient with me. Please be patient. But yeah, I'm working on some good things with that. So hopefully y'all enjoy what I am currently working on. So you have to use public transportation. Wow. It's crazy. I didn't know that epilepsy could kill someone, I guess. There's a lot I guess I don't know about in the world, But yeah, rest in peace to DT, man. That's crazy. I'm honestly just kind of curious, what exactly happened, just out of curiosity, because that's crazy. Dude was 33. He just was playing in the NFL. Like, this was what was perceived to be a healthy individual. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's wild. That's wild. All good, gun boy. Appreciate you, family. But yeah, I promise you, got some things coming. Got some things coming. For sure. But yeah, let's get back to this. Single blow. What do you know? Oh.
And living in Surrey, British. In 1996, Blair Adams was 31 years old and living in Surrey, British Columbia. Although in the past he had struggled with substance abuse and alcoholism, over the previous 2 years he had really gotten his act together and got a great job as a foreman at a local construction company. He was known to be a cheerful and friendly guy that did not have any known enemies. But that summer, Blair started exhibiting uncharacteristic mood swings that his mother would describe as being frequent and wild. In a matter of weeks, Blair transformed from being very calm and relaxed.
Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I might have some good news. Let's see. And what's this? Bet it up. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, that's good news for sure. All right, cool.
And friendly to being totally panicked all the time and always looking over his shoulder, and he was so stressed out he couldn't sleep at night. And he began telling his coworkers that he was fairly certain someone was trying to kill him. And they would say to him, "Blair, I don't think you're okay. You really need to see a doctor." When his mother confronted him about his erratic, paranoid behavior, he told her, "Mom, I really shouldn't tell you about it." And she said, "What's it?" And he said, "Mom, I can't say anything else." And that was it. She could never get any more information out of her son. Blair's strange behavior came to a head on Friday, July 5th, when he went to his bank and withdrew all of the cash out of his account, totaling $6,000. And he also emptied his safety deposit box, which contained thousands of dollars worth of jewelry and gold. 2 days later, on Sunday, he left his house and drove 30 minutes to the Canada-USA border, and he attempted to enter the United States. But being a single guy carrying a bunch of cash and jewelry and acting really nervous, he fit the profile of a drug trafficker, and so he was denied entry. Frustrated, Blair left and went back to his house, and the next day, which was Monday, he went to his construction site and he abruptly told his boss that he was quitting. And he didn't even pick up his final paycheck, he just left. After leaving the construction site, he went straight to the airport.
Now I'm gonna need my check, cuz. I'm gonna need all my money. All my care packages. Fuck you mean? That boy tweaking. He just left his check. Nope, I quit. I'm out. See you later. Bye. Nah, I'm quit, but like, write up my check real quick. Like, come on with it. Nah, son.
Where he promptly purchased a $1,600 round trip to Frankfurt, Germany. Although we don't know why he wanted to go to Frankfurt, Germany, he did work there briefly the year before. His flight was supposed to leave the following day, which was Tuesday.
And that flight was $1,600. $1,600. Sheesh.
Tuesday, but immediately after purchasing this plane ticket, Blair suddenly decided that he needed to try again to cross into the USA. So he rushed to a friend's house, he knocked on her door, she opens it up, and he looks totally disheveled, and he's telling her that someone's trying to kill me, I need your help getting across the border, I just got rejected a couple of days ago, can you please drive me across, I've got kids, it'll look much more convincing, can you do that for me? And she was really spooked by his behavior and felt like this is not something I want to get involved with, and so she said, sorry, I can't help you. So Blair headed home where he hid out for the day, and then the next day, Tuesday, he went to the airport, but instead of getting on his flight to Frankfurt, Germany, he went to the front desk and requested a refund, and it was granted. He told them that the person he was going to meet in Germany had gotten sick, and so now he couldn't go. And so the only person he could have been talking about was the girl he had briefly had a fling with when he was there for work the year earlier. But later on, investigators would talk to that German girl, and she would say she was not in touch with Blair, and she definitely was not expecting him. Blair left the airport and rented a car, which was a Nissan Altima, and he immediately went to the US-Canada border, except this time he was able to get across. He made his way to Seattle, Washington, where he went over to their airport and then abandoned his Nissan in the middle of a parking lot, and then went down and bought a one-way ticket to Washington, D.C. Now, he paid $770 for this one-way ticket, but he could have just purchased a round trip for half the price. But either way, he boarded the plane that night, and by Wednesday morning, he was in Washington, D.C. He got off the plane and rented another car, which was a Toyota Camry, and then drove 500 miles southwest to Knoxville, Tennessee. Blair was not seen in Knoxville until about 5:30 p.m. that evening when he...
Bro, this guy is all over the place. This man went from Washington all the way to D.C., now he going back to Tennessee. Like, bro, why didn't you just go to Tennessee in the first place? What's wrong with this man?
Showed up at a gas. Blair was not seen in Knoxville until about 5:30 p.m. that evening when he showed up at a gas station complaining of car troubles. And so the gas station attendant came out to try to help Blair, and he immediately diagnosed what the problem was. Blair was trying to start his Toyota Camry with the key to his Nissan Altima that he had abandoned in Seattle, Washington. And so the attendant pointed out that it was the wrong key, and Blair held it up and said, "No, this is the one I was using." And the guy's like, "No, it clearly says Nissan on it." And so Blair and this gas station attendant look around the car inside and out for this missing Toyota key. Blair's reaching in his pockets. He can't find it. Blair ends up calling the rental company, but they wind up being closed. And so the gas station attendant says, unfortunately, we're going to have to tow your car, but I'll give you a ride to a nearby hotel. And so Blair accepted the ride. And just after 6 p.m. that night, Blair walked through the front door of the Fairfield Inn and then promptly turned around and walked out. And then walked in, and then walked out. Over and over again, 5 separate times over the course of an hour before he finally walked up to the front desk and asked for a room. The front desk attendant at the hotel said Blair was totally paranoid, constantly looking over his shoulder, and just totally on edge the entire time. And then after she gave him his room and he paid for it, he took the key, and instead of going up to his room, he just walked out again and then never came back. The following morning, 2 workers arrived at their construction site right across the street from the Fairfield Inn, and they discovered a body, and it would turn out to be Blair's. He was missing his socks, shoes, and pants, and he had scratches on his hands as well as on his face, but none of the abrasions were that significant. There was $4,000 in German, US, and Canadian currencies lying on the ground around him. Also spread out around Blair was his fanny pack full of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry and gold, a black duffel bag that contained maps and receipts, and then also that missing Toyota car key that they could not find the night before. That was lying on the ground as well. Blair's autopsy showed that he had died from a single violent blow to his stomach, but they had no idea what actually struck his stomach. Toxicology reports showed that Blair had no drugs or alcohol in his system. The only DNA evidence that was found at the crime scene was a single long strand of hair that Blair was clutching in his fist. But there's no more information about this hair online. There were no witnesses, but there was a security guard who claimed to have heard screaming, a woman's scream, coming from the area where Blair was discovered at about 3:30 in the morning. The only lead police had was the sketch of this guy that apparently people had seen Blair talking to outside of a Cracker Barrel restaurant right after Blair had left the hotel. But police were never able to identify this man. Investigators were baffled. Was Blair telling the truth that someone had been trying to kill him for weeks leading up to his death and they finally caught up to him? And if so, why didn't he tell authorities? Or was Blair delusional and he just happened to run into another killer when he was in Tennessee? Unfortunately, we still have absolutely no idea. So that's going to do it, guys. If you found the secret in today's episode, let us know.
And what did he get hit with in the gut? My initial thought was that he got hit by a car. Wham, right to the midsection. But he would have obtained more injuries. Maybe a sledgehammer? Straight to the gut? Construction site, But then why would they leave the money? I don't understand. If you're actually gonna go through the trouble of killing someone, unless you were paid a hefty price to go and do it, i.e. a hitman, I'm taking that money. I'm taking that cash. he had money spread out all around him. Like, yo, I'm picking this money up and we out of here. Like I said, unless I am a hitman that's already been paid buku bucks and I really, really, really don't want to get caught, which, I mean, you don't want to get caught regardless, but you get what I mean. I've already been paid buku bucks, so I don't need to have any, extra evidence, you know what I mean? Like any extra way to trace me or anything like that. So, yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. Wild. He took the scenic tour. Something like that. I don't know what was going on with my guy. Sheesh Louise. Man. But, let me see here real quick. Okay, got that. Okay, bet. I was just trying to check and see, what I had to check out today. If I had a good list going, I feel like I do. Pretty good list of things to check out for the day. But that doesn't explain the hit to the stomach. What do you mean? Was so paranoid that he passed out during the run on the way outside, and it just happened that his heartbeat stopped. Yeah, nah. That doesn't make sense. He doesn't seem high profile enough to spend that much on a hit. Then how else would you explain it? He must have done something. He had to have, right? Like, that to me sounds like a hitman. How else would you explain somebody leaving money behind? Like, put yourself in the killer's shoes, right? I just killed somebody. They have a bunch of money. Right here in front of me, nobody's around. Like, I'm taking the cash. 10 times out of 10, every single day of the week, twice on Sunday. I'm taking the money. The money was left behind. It was left behind. How else do you explain that? Like, maybe a rich person killed him, so, like, they didn't really need the money? I mean, sure, but why would a rich person, unless he had some information on him that was gonna jeopardize their money, which, once again, people will do something strange for a little piece of change, right? So have I only just started this live? Nah. I've been on for a little while. Not crazy long. Actually, almost an hour and a half. Excuse me. Some people just wanted to kill, and that's its own reward. Hey, by the way, is it Cipher? OH. You know what I mean? I'm gonna call you C though, because I don't know how to properly pronounce your name. 100 rounds by NBA Youngboy. I can. Is that new? Oh yeah. I'm checking that out. I'm checking that out for sure. I didn't even see that had dropped yesterday, so that's on me. My bad. Hey, my G, Io, baby, Io. You know. Buckeye Nation. But yeah, that was a super crazy story. And if it was just to kill and to kill only, like that's, yeah, you have to be seriously deranged. Like, First off, just to kill somebody. You know what I mean? Like, you're wild, son. You wild as hell. And then you just gonna leave the money behind after you do it? Oh, yeah, you just need to be thrown. No, forget tossing you in the loony bin. We need to bury your stupid ass underneath it. What? What? Who's my NBA MVP favorite so far? Probably Steph. I think LeBron will creep up in there as the season continues. Dude low key been balling like since he's been out on the court. He just dropped like 30 something like last night, I think. Which is crazy because LeBron like fucking 50 years old. Man's old as shit, but still dropping buckets. Obviously not in the same manner, but yeah. I think LeBron will end at least top 3, but if Steph continues to play the way he's playing, if Giannis continues to play the way he's playing, those two guys I think will definitely be top 2. And then LeBron will be 3, KD will come in at 4. KD might be 5, Jokic at 4. Or DeRozan. DeMar has been playing well. DeMar's might be 6. He might be just outside of that list. I think that'll be the top 5. Steph, Giannis, LeBron, Jokic, KD will be the top 5 in voting at the end of the year. I know a lot of people are panicking on the Lakers. Oh my God, the Lakers are losing. They look like crap. What's happening? Oh my God, LeBron is he's falling off a cliff. Like, bro, I mean, I wish I had like recorded all these, Sports Center shows. Like, this happens just about every year. There was a whole show about how LeBron is done like 5 years ago. Oh, LeBron's completely finished. Like, it's over with, It's the end of an era. And then he went on to like win like a championship after that, and then yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna get to recording these vids for y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Like I said, I'm still working on some M reactions. Those will be coming hopefully soon. So be patient with me, please. I haven't given up on the M reactions. I just wanted to do something a little bit different, something new. So yeah, be patient on that. It's coming. Just wanted to let y'all know, because I know people have been asking in DM, yo, where's the M reactions? You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing something a little bit different. But if you got any other M songs, videos you want me to check out, send them my way. Maybe they might not be part of what I'm doing. I don't know, So send them my way if you got any M vids you want your boy to check out that I haven't checked out already, because got like 600 M reactions already on the channel. Hold on, let me check that. Yeah, 635 to be exact. Eminem reaction videos on the channel. 635. A lot of videos. Now I think some of those are private, so maybe 600 M reactions that y'all can actually see. But yeah. Like Pop Smoke, his own people killed him for money. World is fucked up, man. His own people? I thought those were random people. What do you mean? Pop Smoke. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke, too, by the way. Woo. But yeah, I thought they like ran up in his house while he was like in the shower and whatnot. And that's how that went down. Like, I think they did some wild stuff too. Like, they like climbed up on like the balcony of the house to get in or something. If I remember right, I could be wrong on that, but yeah. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke. Feel bad for Jokic, dude is having one of the best individual seasons of all time, but the Nuggets are still ass because of injuries. Honestly, I haven't been watching the Nuggets. I don't really pay attention to too many teams, to be honest. But yeah, videos on the way. Y'all stay tuned. Appreciate y'all coming through. Shout out to everybody that dropped your boy off a care package. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that just stopped through. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. All right? But I'm going to catch y'all later in these reaction videos.